Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you another dungeon video. So, this time we're in Vortex Pinnacle, and we have two paladins, obviously me being one of them, and the tank being the other, who is in Crusader Aura and hasn't buffed yet. Which doesn't really matter because we've got Druid as well, so that's cool. But I will get him out of that Crusader Aura in a minute. After this pull, he's got a decent amount of hit points, which is awesome. I love paladins. They do so much damage as a tank, and yeah, they're pretty awesome. Not as much as druids. Druids do an absolute crap ton of damage, but paladins cooldowns are so much better. Literally, like, far better. Paladin cooldowns are OP as shit, so that's cool. Got that under control. Is he still in Crusader Aura? He is. Oh, taking a lot of damage here. That's fine. I can handle it. Pretty much, anyway. Right, so yeah, let's first pull over. Get a little, well, almost over. Come on, finish him up. We've got Warlock. Warlock's pretty cool. He hasn't given me that int buff, or the haste buff, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, is he still in Crusader Aura? He is. What the fuck, man? Crusade. Oh, I can't spell Crusader Aura. Question mark. Ooh, has he changed it yet? No, still in it. Still in Crusader Aura. What a dumbass. I love people that come into dungeons with Crusader Aura on and don't change it. It's quite funny. I've done it before. I'm pretty sure every paladin's done it before. I've already got that, so we don't need that. He's still in Crusader Aura. Jesus Christ. Come on. Paladin. What are you doing? Oh. Heal him up. It's really not helping. Fuck's sake. Am I actually going to have to tell him, like, exactly? I've put Crusader Aura question mark. I thought that'd be enough of a hint for him to, like, change it. But apparently it's not. Tank, you're in Crusader Aura. Lol. There we go. Much better. Okay, now we've got Retry and Crusader, which is pretty damn awesome. So it's all good. I like, you know, some healers sit in concentration aura, is it? I think that's what it's called. But I personally don't really like it because I really don't use that many casts. I instant spam pretty much all the time, or try to anyway. Most of my heals come from instants. Occasionally, obviously, I throw some flash heals around, but even then, they can be instants if I'm if I got procs, if I got mad procs. They're instants too, so it's not really much trouble casting. You know, getting damaged while casting. So I never really use that. I always prefer to either have the damage buff on the tank. You know, it's like a permanent thorns, or having the extra armor, because you know some of these tanks sit in DPS gear and don't have the best armor, especially if it's like a Death Knight. They don't have a shield, so naturally they don't have as much armor, but that's fine. I can handle it. It's all good. You get used to it. I don't like Death Knight tanks personally. They're my like least favourite out of all of the tanks that there are. Paladins are my favourite, closely followed by Druids. If Druids had the same cooldowns as Paladins, that'd be OP as OP as shit, because Paladins have amazing cooldowns. Like, they have so much damage reduction and all that good stuff that they're literally the best. Warriors are okay. They've got their shouts and stuff, but you know, they've got a few cooldowns like shield wall and all that good stuff. Last Stand's pretty cool, but for the most part, you know, Paladins are better. I don't know. I just love Paladin tanks, but I also like Holy Paladins as well, so I'm torn between the two specs most of the time. I don't really know what to go with. a lot of the time. I haven't actually got a good tank set yet. Like, I built one, and then for some reason I just sold everything in my bags, or almost everything, and that was a pretty bad idea. So now I'm rebuilding it again. I've got all of that and all of that there. That's like my tank set. So it's not quite full, and some of it sucks. So it's not the best. I don't mind healing warlocks that use life tap, because it heals the tank as well. It's like sometimes when you're a healer and you haven't got like Beacon of Light, for example, then that can get quite annoying because it takes time away from you actually healing up your tank. But with Beacon of Light, it doesn't take any time away from that whatsoever. Quite happily sit here, you know, spamming heals on a warlock, and my tank gets them as well, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty low on mana here for some reason. Whew. I haven't got any big crits either yet, which I'm really disappointed about. Like sometimes I hit like 50 odd Ks with my Divine Light, but so far it's only hit for like 20k the few times I've used it, which is really upsetting. I want to show those big crits. I've got some pretty cool screenshots of me doing like a hell of a lot of healing, like with whatever this is, Holy Radiance. Yeah, there was a mage that had mirror image and stuff, but you know, for the most part. Oh, what, really? You pull in when I've got like half mana? Cool story, bro. Right, let's go. Let's get this healing done. Still, it should be alright. Should be okay. I've got 10k, which is literally nothing, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Just get my judgments on cooldown every time. Pop Holy Radiance again here, and we should be fine. We should be anyway. Let's hope so. Seem okay. Handled that quite well. I love Paladins. You know, they've got their Avenging Wrath, which increases all healing, and I've got Divine Favour, which increases spell haste and crit chance. Which I probably shouldn't have popped them both, because you get the 2 stages of that. There you go, you got it again. So I could have done with another one here, but with Holy Radiance, seems pretty much fine. Although I have got no mana at all, so I've lay on hands that guy. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. This is edge of the seat stuff right now. I've got 4k mana left. That's not much. We're gonna put Draenei Racial. Oh, there we go. We're over. It's fine. It's fine. Cloth Piece. Don't need. Divine Plea. Give me mana, please. It's going fine so far. This is the first time I've really had like mana issues in ages. I don't know why. I'm like all of a sudden having them. That's fine. I can handle it. Don't mind whatsoever. Shall I have a drink? Yeah, might as well. Have a quick drink. Why is all of a sudden loads of health missing? Have we been missing a buff all this time? I don't think so. Oh well, that's fine. We're back up. Pretty high mana again, so. Ooh, move out of that. It's all good. We've got a couple of people just standing in it, but that's fine. The tank's holding the main like pack of mobs in the AoE, but that's fine as well. We don't worry about that. Sorry if like my voice keeps changing level as well, because I'm moving away from the mic just without realising it really. It's not the most comfortable thing. I like to have a good headset mic. Like my one's pretty bad, so if I had a pair of Astro A40s like Panda, then I would use that. And you know, you can sit back and relax, but I've obviously got my mic standing on my desk. I normally sit quite far back from my desk, but I'm having to kind of lean forward, which is not the best. I could get a microphone like arm, I think they're called. It's basically, it comes over from the back of your, or it can do, come over from the back and like come down from the top instead of, you know, standing on my desk like mine is now, which would be pretty awesome, but they are super expensive. So like to get one for the one like that fits mine, it'd be like 170 quid, which is twice the amount that the microphone costs. or over that. It's nearly 3 times, pretty much. So I don't really see that as a, you know, a good way to spend money, really. Yeah, it's a bit of a waste. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have to live with it for now, I suppose. And you know, one day I'll get a different mic, with one with a stand like that, like an arm basically, so I can sit back a little bit further and still have good sound quality. So I know obviously as I get further away back here, my voice will be a lot quieter, but then when I'm here, it'll be beautiful. So can't really be helped that much. I just naturally, you know, move away to get more comfy. It's all good. Right, so this next boss coming up, if the Warlock's not top on DPS, then there's something really badly wrong. Because it adds that haste buff, which is obviously super good for casters. My like elemental shaman, my mage, my balanced druid, I'm always top on DPS. I always have been, so because it is so much better. Unless obviously I'm substantially outgeared, then it's not so much. But for the most part, it's pretty damn easy to get top of DPS on that. And they've pulled the dragon. Sick. Good idea. You know that thing called Avenger's Shield? I swear this Paladin hasn't used it yet. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, I always use it to pull. Some people don't. I know some people prefer to save it for interrupts. But it's got a pretty short cooldown, and you've got a talent that like makes it come off cooldown like, straight away. So really it shouldn't really be that much of a problem. I always pull with it personally. It's just it's my preference. It's easier to pull casters as well with it, obviously, because it stuns them. Well, it doesn't stun them, it just stops them from casting any spells for a certain amount of time, which is awesome. So naturally you should pull with that, but there we go. That's just me. Right, big pack and then boss. Hello, boss. We're gonna have slash slap. Haha, just slapped you from here with my super long arms. That is quite funny. You can slap him from down here. I'm all the way down here, and he's all the way up there, and he's a big dragon. I slapped him across the face. Oh, cool tanking, bro. You know that AoE spell? You should use that shit. Whee, whee. I love moving while healing. I love just like running around like a madman while I'm healing. It's quite cool as a paladin because you actually can get away with it. Like when I was lower level, I was literally holy shocking, and that was it. It's all you need to use at lower levels. Now occasionally you do have to cast spells, but for the most part it's pretty damn easy, I'm not gonna lie. See, I got easy. I haven't stopped obviously to cast a few, but for the most part I've kept moving the whole time. Need a judgment, divine plea, get some mana back. Let's go, boss. Another thing as well, I've taken like the camera turn off, because normally I put my camera like this, and when I walked forward it automatically panned back round like that, but now I've got it so it doesn't, so I can look behind me while running, which is pretty cool. And obviously you just right click, turn around instantly, which is quite cool as well. So look, I'm walking forward, right click, bang, backwards. That's quite a cool thing. Take a little bit of getting used to, I think. That will help in battlegrounds especially, because obviously, you know, you run along, you want to see what's behind you. Something starts casting, bang, interrupt. Yeah, like that. That would be pretty sick.